This is my second take. The first one, I thought I could fix the shot, but I couldn't. 3 out of 10. Okay, so I'm very tired, but I think talking about this will wake me up. Obviously not because I like it. This is the perfect, so bad it's funny horror movie. I think that's all that I said. And I think I might have even said it more efficiently, because I think I was at 23 seconds in the last one. And I had not even said as much because I had the whole second take thing. Anyways, but this made it longer, so who cares? Anyways, so yeah, it's obviously not good. It started out at a 0%, I noticed, and then it went up to like maybe a 10, but then it was like a 9, I think, like the last I checked before on the way to the movie, and then on the way to the movie I checked and it was an 8, and then I think I checked several times after and it was still at an 8. So last I remember it being at was an 8. And I think that's I mean, I'm not trying to give it any kind of props, but I don't think that it's quite that bad. Maybe it's just because I had a really good time with it as a really bad movie, and it's not actually better than an 8%, but I came out of it thinking, well, it's not quite an 8%. I'd say more like a 15 to 20, you know? I think less than 10, I think that's really... I don't know, I think less than 10 doesn't really imply to people that there's any kind of a so bad it's funny watchability to it. I think 15 to 20 kind of does that. Or even 10 to 15, to be honest. Which 10, that's only 2% higher, but anyways. I just think under 10, everyone just thinks completely awful and unwatchable and just avoid it. But that brings me to one of my things, is that I'm surprised at how many people were in my theater. And my theater had a lot of cars, and this was the only thing that came out this weekend. I mean, we got, like, some Oscar movies, but, like, nothing... Holy crap, I just didn't even notice or care to look, or I don't know, but this is the first time seeing my shoe is dirty. Anyways. Yeah, so there were a lot of people, and, like, it had to have been for this. And based on the amount of people that I saw in my thing, we also had a... not regular, like a premium thing, and that might have been where the majority of them were, but I don't know why you'd want to see this and that, especially with the poor reviews, and then you couldn't see it for free if you didn't see it regular. Excuse me. Yeah, so this is really bad. Helen Mirren is fine, but she's kind of started to just take whatever she's just taking things for money because she was in the Red franchise, which I don't hate. I don't really remember the second one, but I think I saw it. But the first one I thought was like okay. It was mostly that some of my friends liked it. And then she was in The Fate of the Furious. Minor spoiler, but not really. Plus, do you even care? Plus, it's not really a spoiler. It, like... I don't know. You could see it in the cast list, so... I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so she's kind of just taking stuff that she thinks will make money or that pays her well, and this is just one of those. Jason Clarke, though, so her performance is fine, but, not a good role. And not a great character. It was okay, though. But Jason Clarke gave a pretty good performance. A lot of it probably, though, is just because I really like him. His character was pretty good. He made it more likable, though. And he was kind of the thing that kept me going throughout the whole movie. I really, really like Jason Clarke. Recently, though, he's in this Kennedy movie that's coming out soon that looks like it should be straight to DVD, except the cast would make you think, oh, crap. But, like, seriously, that. And, another trailer that I saw with that before... What were we seeing? I don't remember. Was for a movie that, I like Rob Cohen enough, but the Hurricane Heist just looks like one of those like Sharknado or like a title that comes to mind is Three-Headed Sharks. I don't know if that's real. So that looks like crap too, but like I'll probably, if I get it, I'll see it because I like Rob Cohen enough. Not really, but I don't know. But anyways, he's just gone downhill. But yeah, so he's in that, and then he was in Terminator Genesis, which I mean, I understand that one. It's could make some money, but the franchise wasn't really in a good place then, so I don't know why he would think it would. But yeah, so he's kind of just gone. He doesn't. I mean, he was in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, but like other than that, I can't think of anything specifically that he's in that like people might like him or his performance or like the movie. I just really like him. I think he's really likable, and I think he's sometimes the best part or one of the best parts. He was, like I said, he was good, and then that's it. I mean, there were other people, but they weren't great. I didn't really know them either. But the big thing, this is not about Helen Mirren. This is about Jason Clarke. He's helping Helen Mirren and staying at her house. This is based on true events, and it does not seem like it. It seems like you're watching a cliche horror movie, like just the typical thing you get that's very unoriginal, just set in an old time. I honestly could have forgotten it, except then after the movie was done, before the credits started, it did the thing that all the based on a true story movies do, and it was like, and it listed like what happened after, and then they showed a picture of the real person that Helen Mirren was playing. And then I was like, oh crap, that's right, this is based on a true story. And, like, I don't know why they decided to take it this route. Like, I could see making it into like a comedy or like something else, but like a horror, I don't know. It just didn't work for me. And I don't think this is going to be a genre that gets popular. Maybe it's already a genre, but I don't... Oh, I forgot about Phoenix Forgotten, but that wasn't really that scary. Like, I don't know. This just felt like a really typical horror movie. So, in the end, it's not well directed at all. It's not well written. There was like one shot that I liked, and the score was, I don't even really remember it, and the color, I guess I could say that it kind of, I usually don't like this time period, but that didn't bug me in this movie. Maybe it's because I was so distracted by hating everything else, but that wasn't one of my big flaws. I honestly thought it was fine, and maybe it even worked in its favor. But yeah, it's just overall not that good of a movie, not that well made, but Helen Mirren is fine, obviously. I mean, she's probably not going to ever suck. I liked Jason Clarke, but I don't think a lot of people will. I'd give this a 3 out of 10 because this is a so bad it's funny movie. It could be a guilty pleasure for you, and it would also be really good if you were not sober. And one of my big things, though, is I feel like there's going to be a few people that might actually really like this. I mean, when I was surprised, I didn't hear everyone talking, or I didn't fully listen, but like I heard there were some people sitting right in front of me, like just a couple seats over, right in front of me. They let it was like these two girls. One of them left, and she was like, as she was walking out, she was like, oh, I was scared, but I liked it, or something along those lines. But like, she seemed positive about it, is the point. And I was like, what, really? Like, she got scared once, and I was like, oh man, how'd she get scared by this? Like, some of the scares were funny. There was this one scare that was so funny at the end in the garden room. That's all I'll say. You'll probably figure it out. There's a lot of scares in the garden room, but kind of spoiler, but not really, because you don't know the context. And then these other people that also said that they liked it. I was like, what? And yeah, and this brought in a lot of young people too. Like, I was surprised, but young people really like the the horror movies. So I guess that makes sense. But yeah, 3 out of 10. This is not the worst movie of the year. And this seems more like the caliber of January. But I will say that probably by the end of the year, this will just barely not make it onto my bottom 10 because it's a so bad it's funny movie. I don't want it to go over 10. Thanks for watching, guys. Press that like button if you liked the video. Press that subscribe button if you like me. Comment below. Have you seen this? If you have, what you think about it. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.